Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with these haunted houses that I got at Dollar Tree. Some of these were from a couple of years ago and some of them are from recently, so you're going to kind of have to maybe hunt a little bit for them. I started by taking some spackling and covering all of the holes at the top where the hangers were on the haunted houses. And so I'm just going to go through and just make sure that those are filled in so that I can sand them off later and you won't see the holes. So once I had those drying, I'm going to take these 3 long wood strips from Dollar Tree and I'm going to glue them together. So I'm going to use a little bit of wood glue and a little bit of hot glue and glue these 2 pieces together. Then I'm going to use some more wood glue and hot glue and I'm going to glue this 3rd piece right on the top in between the 2 pieces that I just glued together, just to make sure that it was held really well. So I'm just going to add some wood glue to that and then some hot glue and then lay that right on top. I kind of made it centered, and then I'm going to use these clamps from Dollar Tree just to hold this while it dries. Make sure I put a bunch of them on there because it's going to pull up on the edges once you clamp the middle. So I'm just going to let that hold till it's fully dry, and then I'm going to start working on my houses again. So again, I'm just going to take these houses, I'm going to put some wood glue and some hot glue at the bottom, and I'm going to run those right along the front part of this wood strip that we just made. So I'm going to go all the way to one end. It's really hard to see on camera because this is actually really big. So you'll get the idea as I come along. So it's just going to go right in the front. And again, just doing this to every single one. And you can kind of figure out the placement of them. At first, when I did this and I started putting them on, I realized that I needed to swap out 2 of them because of the way that they were facing. And they just didn't kind of all go together. So I ended up pulling one of them off and then replacing it with one of the other ones on the end. So again, just more glue. I'm going to do this through the whole thing until I have all of them. And you kind of hold them upright. And you can put a little Jenga block behind each one of them if you wanted to hold them up. But I didn't need to. They actually held really, really well for this. And here's where I decided to change it out. So I stuck it up there. I realized that it wasn't what I wanted there. So I'm going to end up swapping it out with the very end one that I put on at first. So I'm going to go over this side and I popped that one off. And then I'm going to swap it with this other one on the end here. So I just kind of peeled off the glue before it was fully dry. And then I'm just going to add that one on here and the other one on the other end. So once I have them all glued into place, I'm going to let them fully dry. And then I'm going to take them outside and give them a nice coat of spray paint. This took, I don't know, I probably did 3 or 4 coats on this just to make sure. I did the front with 2 coats and then the back with 2 coats. And I just made sure that I got them very thoroughly. I don't want any of that wood showing. I just set them on an old Amazon box right out my yard and sprayed away. And I'm just using some Krylon Fusion paint. And again, just getting them completely covered. And then I'm going to let them fully dry. Once they were fully dry, I added a strip of orange lights behind them from Dollar Tree and plugged them in. And this is the end result. I think these turned out so super cool. I love them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.